Hey there, it's Boots Owen here. I'm going to do a little show and tell video about this Servis Secret compact dishwasher that I found. It's a bizarre little thing. It's got a lift off lid, and when you lift the lid off, inside it looks just like a dishwasher, except it's only designed to take four place settings. So let's have a look around it here at what we've got. Inside it's just a regular dishwasher. You've got your sump and you've got your salt fill over there. On-off switches and pre-wash, super wash and light wash up on top. I've tested it and everything works. It does have a bit of a crack on it there in the plastic. I'm not sure where that came from, but there you go. I've taken the back off it and the bottom to show you inside it, but let's have a look at the rating plate on the back first. So it's a 4400 model, 240 volt, UK size, max 1725 watts. It's got a wash pump and a drain pump with low enough wattage and a heater of 1500 watts. And like I say, it's a 4-place dishwasher. So let's have a look in the back. So in the back we've got a few things going on. We've got a little motor here that drives the mechanical switching of the controller unit. We've got a pressure sensor pump over here, or a pressure sensor switch over here. That's the power coming in. We've got another solenoid switch over here. I'm not entirely sure what that does, other than some kind of an overflow maybe, or something. Not really sure where that goes from and to. It just seems to go from up here to here, and there's a switch to let it through, so I don't really know what that does. If you know, let me know. Over here you've got the whole water inlet, and it goes to two solenoid switches to two separate parts of this arrangement here. That then releases the water into the machine. And then you've got two hoses here, which I think go to the recirculation pump beneath, and we'll check that out. And then you've got the waste hose down here that the water leaves through. Over here you can see a little feature. Bit of a giveaway, it's a bit of a drawer runner. It's only on one side in this machine, because like I say, it was a found machine. But the idea is that this unit would sit in a drawer, or be as part of a drawer, underneath a worktop or something. You'd open a door and it would slide out, you'd fill it, it would be underneath the sink, which perhaps would be convenient, and then just put the lid back down on it, switch it on, lock it away, and it makes its noises quietly in a cupboard. Let's have a look underneath. We've got two pumps. That's your outlet pump there, and it goes to here, and then that's your recirculation pump here. You can see some of the water in the soap dish there, the salt dish. Looks like it's moving of its own accord, which is a little bit weird, but there you go. You've got a thermostat switch there. Maybe that's the salt over here, not sure. And the pump seems to take water from this sump and then pushes it out. Pushes it out that hose straight up into the spinny thing underneath the helicopter inside. And then another hose here is just going to another pressure switch here, which looks like it's fallen off a mounting. Just seems to be hanging idle, and I guess that little piece of tin was pressed out of that square hole up there, so that should be mounted up there, but that's fallen loose. I'm not sure why this was left out, but it looked like the kitchen had been refurbished, so I'd say they just got sick of it and that was that, gotten rid of it. But it's quite a quirky little thing and quite neat. I thought it could be quite useful as a parts washer, because it does quite a quick cycle, it does get hot, I've checked it and everything works. So it might be useful as a thing for cleaning engine parts and that kind of stuff, where you're too lazy to clean them in the usual sink over there. But it seems a bit of a big piece of stuff to keep handy just for that purpose, so I'm not sure that I'm actually going to do that. Yeah, so there's your water coming in. So it goes in through that vent there. But I'm not too sure what this thing up here is at all. It's got a switch. It's got a valve. Like, I can't imagine that ever gets so full. Some kind of a steam chamber maybe, or something. Really got no idea there. It's not a pressure switch. It looks like a solenoid, just like those guys there. Unless it is some kind of a pressure switch that if the water comes up, it fills in here through that little rose and then clicks it off. But then, what would this device here be for? Oh, let's have a look. It's got some kind of a little, almost like a little trap there, but it's sealed off, so I really have no idea. No idea. And there's your basket down the bottom for catching bits. So this just lifts out like that, the tray, and then that lifts out and you've got some bits in there. And down the bottom you've got some scuzzy water. Oh, and there's the element. Okay, so the element's in there and it comes to the back. And I tested that with the multimeter when I was giving it a spin. And I know that it works as well. So everything's working on this machine. Quite a nice machine for what it is. Probably was relatively expensive when it was bought, because these things were sold probably as part of a fitted kitchen or that, you know, so people would have splashed out, or maybe they were sold as free, but in reality you're just paying for it as part of the whole thing. But yeah, there you go. If you know anything about these Servis Secrets, or if you know, I understand that there's other models that are the same model but branded under a different name. Tell me about it. Tell me anything you know about these Servis Secrets. It's model 4400s, or were they part of a series of tiny dishwashers or anything like that? I'd love to hear it. Thanks very much for watching. See you later. So I've just been pondering about this now that I've put it all back together, and it's obviously rinse aid. Take off that little thing there, fill it up with rinse aid, that fills the tank, and then it must dose it out with that solenoid at whatever rate it's designed to do it. There you go. See you later.